Hello everybody, on inspection here this morning. Home built on a hillside, and home built on a hillside, the first things that I'm going to start looking for are settlement, indications of settlement, the foundation. I start my inspections by inspecting the exterior of the home, and typically takes me about an hour on the exterior. But before I start on the exterior, I come inside and walk the inside down, just so that as I see things on the exterior, I can possibly put two and two together and tie it to something I've seen on the inside, or vice versa. So when I come into the inside of the home this morning, I'll show you what I found here. And when I first come in, look over top of the entry door. We've got a diagonal crack in the drywall, running up to a nasty crack on the drywall with some displacement. And look at this, it's over this window opening, and those are usually your most susceptible points to settlement or openings in a wall. We look below this window, we've got a settlement crack there. This window opening is actually at a square, and that's going to be due to the settlement. Same thing here when we look at this would be the right wall of the home, right exterior wall. It's going to be difficult to tell. This wall actually runs, and this floor actually runs downhill. And same thing with this window opening. This window opening is actually out of level and out of square. And so when I saw this, told me immediately this home has a crawl space, that I need to go into the crawl space and see what the cause of it is. So let's walk down here and I'll show you what I found. Okay, coming into the crawl space opening here, and you've got to excuse my huffing and puffing. I'm sure I'm going to be doing this is a tricky crawl space to navigate. But as soon as I come in, we can see this crack here. And some cracks you don't even have to ask if they're within normal tolerances. Troublesome cracks are anything with lateral displacement, anything with irregular gapping, pretty much anything other than a hairline crack is considered, troublesome or out of normal tolerances. But if you guys can see the displacement on this guy, it is absolutely nasty, and so this is how I started, and what I started seeing. And we look on down here, and one of the worst I've seen in the 1,200 inspections I've done. Look at the movement here. Just unreal. And as we keep going around, and we've got somewhat of a horizontal crack here where the front foundation wall ties into the left. There has been movement here, and prior repairs, they've tried to just simply do a little bit of parging or mortar applied over this crack. But if you can see, even, and I know this light's making it difficult, but even the displacement right here on this step crack, let me hit it from the front here. Look at the gapping associated with this crack. We are talking major foundation problems, tens of thousands of dollars. We come down here and I'll show you some more. And this is what I was talking about. This guy is tricky to navigate. But look, you can see this one here just at the displacement. Amazing. And a shame. This could be a nice home, but it is going to take a major expense to get this foundation stable. You can see where, at one point in time, somebody has come in here and just tried to parge, just tried to, to put some mortar here on these cracks. And that's, with this displacement and movement like this, this whole wall is going to have to be reinforced, and it doesn't stop. As we go down this way, just more cracking. And even on top of all this, we've got right there, some good movement if you can see it. But we have a beam here. Here we have a single stack pier that is ran over its maximum allowable height. It should be ran no taller than 4 times its nominal width. Nominal width is 7.5 inches, 7.5 times 4, 30 inches. So 30 inches is the maximum height you should see a single stack pier. Look down through here, just not supported properly. There's a large span here with no support, and that's going to account for some of the unlevel floors throughout the home. Then we look at this here, that guy is like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I mean, I don't know how well it's shown up on camera, but it's 2 inches out from top to bottom. You know, luckily these people, these are investors that I do inspections for. Luckily they, you know, they had this one inspected, and there's a, maybe it's showing you a little better how that guy's leaning. You know, that they found this right off the bat. And in this type of situation, when I find initial issues like this, there's no reason. You know, I give them a phone call, let them know, hey, do you want to get a quote from a foundation contractor, or do you want to get a structural engineer out here to see what it's going to, you know, what dollar amount it's going to take to fix all of this? And, you know, most of the time when we're talking this extensive, they're going to say, let's just stop. And in that case, I refund, you know, a good percentage, you know, at least half of their money back. There's no reason to go through this entire inspection, tell them at the end, and collect full pay. I let them know right off the bat, let them make the call if they'd like to proceed or not. And if they stop, like I say, show them a refund. But it's just another reason to have a home inspection. It's rare to see issues of this magnitude, but it's always a possibility. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.